welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a comparison video between the Louis Vuitton Cles 6-ring key holder and the card holder. Now these pieces are known as very coveted entry pieces into the Louis Vuitton world, and I purchased all of them brand new from the boutique. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick comparison. So if you're looking to either buy someone a gift at a really good price point of under $300, or you're just looking to yourself step into the world of Louis Vuitton and you're not sure where to start, then we'll see which one of these pieces is the piece for you. Now I'm just going to go ahead and pull the information for each piece right off of the Louis Vuitton website. We're going to start off with the Cles. This was the very first Louis Vuitton piece I ever purchased. I think that's a really common theme for people that are getting into the brand because it is at such a good price point. I will say this is the most expensive piece out of the three. It is also one of the most versatile, so it's a piece that a lot of people like to start with. I have put this thing through the ringer and it is not hard to tell. The zipper itself is still in great condition and it doesn't have too much tarnishing. However, there is definitely some chipping happening on the zipper as well as on the little attachment to your keys. The way I used to wear this is actually to attach my keys to this rather than here because I didn't like the length of this chain drop. And then when I attached this, I just used it as a wallet, so I fit all of my cards in here, and it was very convenient to just always have them with me wherever I went. I knew if I was grabbing my keys that my Cles would have all of my essentials, including my money and ID. So the dimensions of the Cles are 4.7 inches across, 2.8 inches down, and the width is 0.4 inches. Now I picked up my Cles in the Damier Ebene print and I'm so happy that I did. It was the one that I wanted because it is the original Louis Vuitton print, but it was also the only one that they had at the boutique at the time. Now I will caution you, I was so excited to pick up this piece that I didn't even realize it has not a wrinkle, maybe a wrinkle. It's right here. Very hard to see on camera, a little more obvious in person, but I didn't realize it until I had already gotten home. I will say that the SA was rushing us just a little bit when I was purchasing this because they were very busy. Obviously this is not a huge sale for them. They even actually ended up putting this on my friend's account instead of taking the time to make me an account, which looking back, I wish I wouldn't have accepted that. Should I ever need to repair this or anything, I would have to go through my friend, which of course is totally fine, but it's just a little bit of a hassle for both of us, and it would have made more sense if they would have taken the time to give me my own. So if you're going into a boutique and you feel pressured to do something like that, please just make sure you take the time to make your own account and get your own luxury experience. You're spending a lot of money on this, and while it's small in the world of Louis Vuitton, it's big in the everyday world. This piece now retails for $270, which is a huge chunk of change for a tiny little key Cles. All right, next up we're going to talk about the card holder. This beauty is 4.3 in length and 2.8 in height, so very comparable to the Cles in size, but of course there is not much depth at all. So I would say the max you could probably get in here is maybe 5 cards. I personally only carry 3 cards with me, so this is not a huge deal. I stick my ID in the center compartment here, and then on each side you do have a little slip pocket. That just makes life so easy. This is super malleable, so you could definitely fit more, but as you can see, I don't have any stretching on my pockets whatsoever because I'm not stuffing this. That's actually not a conscious decision. I feel like I probably would stuff this and be fine if I did need more cards on me, or maybe one day I wanted to carry some cash in the center here. My husband has the card holder in epi leather, very similar to this, but his is a little bit bigger. And if I had it here today, I would definitely show you and do a comparison for you. But his pocket wear is just a little bit more stretched out because he carries a ton of cards. Now, if we're looking at these two, I think it really depends on your lifestyle. If you do want that grab and go, just attached to your keys, take it wherever you go and not have to worry if you have everything, this is definitely the answer. This is more if you are a person that likes to carry a bag with you, because usually likely you're not having to worry on if you have everything on you because you know that you do. Let's add in our third contender, which is the 6-ring key holder. And you might be thinking, how is this comparable to these two items? Well, it actually is. It's comparable to the Cles because both of these are meant to hold your keys. Some people attach their keys directly to the end of the Cles and then slip it right inside like this. to protect their bag and then hang on to it in that capacity and throw this in their bag, which is essentially the use for this piece. So in the 6-ring key holder, there are of course 6 rings for you to place your keys inside, and that helps protect your bag. And then of course the way it's comparable to the card holder is because of the size of the 6-ring key holder, you can fit cards behind your keys inside of here. So before I picked up the card holder, I was actually carrying my cards in here and then my keys like this, and it was super convenient to have it all in one spot, just like it is with the Cles. So I think it really depends on the amount of keys you're carrying and what you're looking for. Now, I will tell you, before I picked up the 6-ring key holder, I always thought that this was just a little bit extra and not really a necessary purchase. I felt like it was if you had the Cles that you already had, what this did. But since owning this, I can tell you, I do not feel that way at all. This is my absolute favorite SLG of all time, with the exception of the pochette accessoire, because it can be used as a handbag. This is a piece that I would repurchase indefinitely. If I lost it, if it was stolen, I would continue to buy it. I do have it in the Damier Ebene print as well, but this monogram one is of course my favorite. If you're gonna go with this piece, I do recommend going with the actual hardware button as opposed to the leather buttons. Even though these are not known for wearing very well and eventually will turn silver, I can tell you that the leather ones wear a whole lot worse. The color just peels right off and it does not look good at all. Also, before I forget, the monogram card holder does retail for $220 currently. Now, I know we talked about the key holder a little bit already, but just for dimensions, this is a 4.7 inch in length, 2.8 inches in height, and 0.8 inches in width. So out of these three, the Cles and the key holder are the most comparable in size, including in width. However, I would say that all three of these are definitely comparable as far as fitting them into handbags. Also, the 6-ring key holder currently retails for $265 US. I think another thing to keep in mind with the Cles is that you don't have to just put cards in here. You could also use this for your coins. You could use this for, say, a chapstick. I've seen people do that. I personally don't like to stretch the canvas very much, so I wouldn't put anything than cards in here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful to get a look at these 3 SLGs, kind of compare them in size, as well as different ways that you can use them. If you do have any questions on these 3 pieces in particular, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have. If you're just starting out in the Louis Vuitton world, don't feel like you are behind. All of these pieces are absolutely incredible, and they're ones that I would continue to repurchase forever and ever, so you can love and appreciate them just as much as the next expensive bag. Thank you again for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to like it if you liked it and subscribe for future videos. I will see you in the next one. Happy holidays.